Hey, Angela and Jamie, it's Bob. I'm at 624 St. Jude's. Just give you a little lay of the land. Give you a little peek at the neighborhood. One parcel over, you're at the end of a canal. So that leads into the bay. That's your neighbor. This is the house. And at the end of the street is Gulf of Mexico Boulevard. Right on the other side of that is the Gulf. So what I'll do is I'll shoot a short video when I leave. I'll just drive really slow. I'll park somewhere where I can park temporarily. I'll walk across the street and I'll just show you where the beach is. So I'll do that later. But this house is a wood frame house. It's got a hardy board exterior, impact windows, metal roof. It is fenced in, at least on the front and sides. There's a house next door to you that is completely gutted. Eventually that's going to get done. It looks like hell right now, but they're finally doing some work. You got some crushed gravel driveway, little circular driveway. That's Greg's Jeep. He keeps here, keeps down here. Did a bunch of landscaping when he first bought the place, and did a good job there. He's got some irrigation as well as some solar lights. Little walkway leading up to the front door. I'm gonna go around back. Some parts of it look like hell because they're still doing the work. So this is some of the stuff that they've either ripped out or maybe the carpenter screwed up. I have no idea. The air conditioning is 5 years old, but it's only been in constant use for the last 6 months. I think I mentioned to you the lady that bought this place gutted it and had a 5-year-long project, and she basically kept changing things, and they were expensive changes, and she ran out of money. So a little view of the outside. I take that back. It is fenced in on all sides. There is a gate, I believe a gate back here. There's a little walkway path. There is a park that backs up to here. So if there's anybody here vacationing with small kids, they got the park as well. You got this natural wood planking on the back side of the house. And this thing is pretty well surrounded. It looks like they saw the sandbags from when there was that potential hurricane watch a couple weeks ago. But this is some of the landscaping they've done. This was all overgrown. So the nice thing about this is there's very little to mow. This pretty much grows on its own. Got a little small patio deck back here. There is room for a pool, not a huge pool, but you could put a pool in here if you wanted to. There are some restrictions as regards to the percentage of parcel to pool to house, and that'd be something you just have to investigate with the town of Longboat Key. Now, even though it's like a second floor home, that's just a very high ceiling with windows. 3 of those windows are automatic, where you can use a remote and open them up. So some of those do open. And the weird thing about this house, the way the lady remodeled it, is instead of having windows, she has lots of French doors and sliders. So I guess pick the door you want to go out of, and you're in any point of the backyard. He added some of this more modern lighting, sort of a modern setup. One thing I wanted to show you while it's back on this end is it does have gas, which is rare for around here. So these are the propane tanks that get filled every so often, and a tankless gas water heater. So that's that. So I'll walk around and give you the inside tour. Now, I can't remember what I told you, what I haven't told you, so if I repeat myself, I apologize. This thing was originally a duplex. The lady that bought it, her name was Deb, she gutted the whole thing and was intending to, she had a grand master plan that kept getting grander. She originally made it into a one bedroom, 2.5 bath. Weird, crazy layout. But it had a really huge laundry room that we're converting to a bedroom, and then the master bedroom we've sort of split a little bit. One thing about this place that is lacking is closets, some adequate closet space, and I've been trying to get him to incorporate that into the house somehow. But here's a view on the inside. It has tile, Italian imported tile. Apparently this stuff is really expensive. It has pretty expensive fixtures. This is the storage closet. I'm just going to do a probably go clockwise like I normally do. Here is the first bathroom. It is not the master. All right, where the lights? Okay, how come these work? Well, that's weird. I know the electrician was doing some work, so we very well may not have any electric here. So hopefully you can see much as possible, but this is some high-end tile, walk-in type shower situation. Those are really expensive fixtures. She pretty much went high-end on everything in the rooms, and he basically just picked up the pieces and cleaned it up and did the remodeling to make it a 3-2. So linen closet, I need some shelving in there at some point. Since this has a weird layout, I'm gonna show you what's on the other side of the hallway coming in. As you come in, the first one on the right, this was a closet where this used to be inside the like a abutment type corner in the laundry room, and we relocated the panel to open up that room. So that's why you see it a little bit unfinished with some access into the attic. The attic has spray foam insulation. It's very well insulated, so your building won't be near as high. This is like a fancy intake that was custom designed. And then in this room is another closet. So I'll turn around into the living space. As you come through, here's the living space. This was and can still be a fireplace. You can cut it out. They've drywalled over it, but you do have the ability to have a fireplace if you so desire. He decided not to do that, but you have the ability to reconvert it pretty easy by just busting out the drywall that's in there. So got some small high intensity LED recessed lighting, and then you got this high ceiling with some modern paddle fans, and you can use this as your dine-in space, or you just have a very large living space. It is a little bit of a goofy layout, but I'll give you a quick glance at the kitchen. I'll come back through to show you, because there's a lot of things I want to talk about with this kitchen. And then this is going to be, I believe he's wrapping it with a weathered, I don't know, he may change his mind, but like a weathered wood wrap in like a herringbone pattern is where his head's at right now. He may make that stone. I'm not sure what he's doing at this time. But I mentioned that the top windows are remote controlled. These are the two separate windows. The two in the middle that have the The doohickeys at the base of the frame, those will open. These are stationary windows on the two on either end, but the two in the middle will open. So this is where you start seeing some of the remodeling project. This originally was just a wall, and it looks like he's got a good chunk of the electrician's got a good chunk of the wiring done. The drywall guy is going to be out at some point to finish a lot of the work as soon as he gets the green light and get the permit approved for the electrical work that was done. But this will be, originally he wanted a pocket slider, but it wasn't going to work, so it looks like this is going to be like a French door, maybe like a frosted French door, but it has its own entrance to the backyard. These are all impact windows, by the way, and this is your bedroom. Originally, this bedroom was an L shape where you see the studs here, and a good chunk of that was a big walk-in closet, but we made it into a second room. So, so this is the master bedroom, and coming into the master bath, which has a pocket slider. You got a really nice, bright bathroom. It's got a open stand-up shower, similar fixtures as what's in the first bathroom, with a soak tub and quartz vanity top. And I think this is stone. Yeah, this is a stone surrounding the bath, as well as the facing of the. So they use a lot of really high-end materials. So I'll pretend this wall, open wall, doesn't exist. I'll come back through where this was the original bedroom door leading into the original master, and this serves as the entryway for the second bedroom. It does not have a window, and it doesn't have a closet, so technically it's gonna be more of a den or a sitting room, but we're gonna mark it as potentially as a bedroom. So sort of tough with it being in the middle space, or taking out all of this potential living space and making it into a bedroom that extends without having the ability to actually get in this bedroom. So he's sort of landlocked there. I tried talking him into making it a 2-bedroom instead of a 3, but he was insisting on a 3-bedroom. I thought the laundry room serving as a second bedroom and this master leaving it alone would have been good enough to be able to market it, but he insists on a 3rd bedroom. So, so this is new. Door opening. Originally this was just a wall. He wanted a way to get from this bedroom into the 3rd bathroom. This one still has some work that still needs to be done. He's kicking around a small stand-up shower to make it a true 3-3, but he may just keep it at a half bath. That's to be determined. The drains are really close. It wouldn't be that hard to run it. He's just evaluating if the juice is worth the squeeze. So I end up back. Oh, no, I don't. I'm gonna do a little backtracking. So basically I've done a circle and I'm on the back side of the kitchen, and I'll come back to the kitchen. This is the laundry room that is now a bedroom. So this is right off from the front door. As you can see, he's took out the guts of the washer and dryer. That's going to be capped and covered up and then relocated into one of those hall closets with a stackable unit. This is where everything was before. So all this is going to be repaired and made nice, but he wanted to make sure they didn't have this thing abutting out, which is what it was doing before, where you'd have to like do a shimmy around a corner. So he relocated the blower unit, which is right here, and took up some of the pantry space to open this up, and then relocated the panel into that closet on the other side of this wall. So this all has to be buttoned up with drywall and filled in and you know, basically made new. I told him it probably should take the tile back and just use as much of a hole and type. He's got some extra tile, but basically cut out big pieces and just make it as uniform as possible. I think that's where he's headed. He's supposed to be in town early next week. I'm planning on sitting down with him for a pre-listing meeting and just grabbing dinner. But this is the second bedroom. You can see this was the laundry room. It's so freaking huge. I mean, you can use this as a bedroom. So just to give you some perspective, here is where we started. But I'm gonna backtrack. Actually, no, I'm gonna go this way. I believe that the washer and dryer, I think they're planning on putting it here. At worst, it's going here, but I don't think this is going to give them, no, you can't, because that panel's there. So I think my instincts are correct. I believe that he's planning on putting the stackable washer and dryer in this closet here. So let's check out the kitchen. So the only thing that he did not have on hand was the refrigerator, so he put a new refrigerator in. This is more of your normal Whirlpool Frigidaire type stainless refrigerator. It's got, you know, the dispenser and all that. Where it gets really nutty is what appliances she did have on hand. She has this, and you should Google this and check out some of the YouTube videos. This is a Gaggenau oven / microwave. You can actually cook with, I think it's convection heat, or you can use it as a microwave. It's a German company, and this is like super freaking high end. A little bit tiny, but then again, it's, you know, the intent would be it's more of a vacation home, but you can do all kinds of crazy stuff with this just by turning a few dials here and there. Have not tried cooking anything with it yet. It'll be interesting. There's also a Gaggenau gas cooktop with some kind of crazy electronic vent hood, and this thing I actually helped him install. It was a mother. Quartz countertops. You got the dark wood cabinetry, and they got this smaller high-end Bosch dishwasher. This has not been fully installed yet, so there's still a little bit of work to do, but he's a hell of a lot closer than he was from when he first bought the thing. So that's the scoop. The only thing I haven't shown you yet, and I need to put some hardware on this thing, but there's a this is where he relocated the blower. So he basically sacrificed some storage space to squeeze out a couple bedrooms. So it may not be the perfect option for you guys if you don't like the layout, but I mean, it is a pretty high-end unit that's close to the water. You're not going to find a 3-bedroom or even a 2-bedroom with some of these high-end fixtures, and it's probably could command a good chunk of rent. I did look at the Airbnb and VRBO sites, and depending on season, depending on length of stay, I was seeing like as high as $2,000 a week, hovering around $6,000 to $7,000 a month, and they weren't all apples to apples. So there, a lot of times what people do will rent it a little bit on the lower end of what they expect to get, see what kind of booking activity they get, and maybe creep up the rent till you hit a sweet spot, and then stick with that, and then keep an eye on the other units and how they're renting. So as I said, there's still some work to be done in some of these rooms, this one included. Yeah, that's the tour. What I'll do is I'll drive to the beach real slow. I'll take a video of that too, so you get an idea how you get to the beach from here, and then I'll send these to you later. Thanks, guys.